After watching his neighbor grind hay for his feedlot using 4 hired hands, Les Jones of Beamer, Nebraska decided there had to be a better way.
And I told him that if I couldn't build a better grinder than that, I wouldn't even start. And I started in and I built a grinder and I put a boom on it. It was a one-man operation to start with right there. And we just kept building and we kept making them better all the time. We did.
For years, Les continued to improve on his original design. And in the early 1960s, he sold his first custom-built hay grinder. Today, Jones Manufacturing Company produces the most durable, high-capacity, operator-oriented tub grinder in the world, the Mighty Giant. With years of hands-on, in-the-field experience, innovation is an important part of our history, and it continues today at Jones Manufacturing. We were the first with a hydraulic opening tub on our first unit back in 1960. The first with an electronic governor, and the first with a HydroFork. No other grinder has the features, capacity, or durability of the Jones Mighty Giant. New products and new features can sometimes lead to new problems. At Jones Manufacturing, not only do we still operate the local grinding business we started in 1929, we maintain relationships with other local operators to make sure that all features and designs are field tested in the same environment our customers face. This same relationship gives us important feedback so that new designs and innovations are the result of experience, not marketing hype. Included in our line of Mighty Giant tub grinders are the Model 2000 PTO-driven grinder and the Model 3000 and Model 3500 power unit style grinders for smaller to mid-sized operations, as well as the Series 4000 grinders and the Model 5000 HydroFork for mid-sized and larger operations. With the Mighty Giant, durability is not an option. It's designed and built into every grinder.
Well, for one thing, the Mighty Giant with Bob Jones makes your job easier, and it's a very durable machine.
Got a lot less moving parts on it for one thing, a lot less maintenance on it. Therefore, that makes it a lot easier. I can come home at night and I can go to bed. I don't have to work on it half the night. I can come home and it's ready to go the next day again.
I think we've owned probably every kind of a grinder built. We've been grinding since 1974. The Jones just outlasts and has got so many features that the others don't have.
Let's look at some of those innovative features. Every Mighty Giant features a tub that opens hydraulically for servicing. This gives easy access to the mill, hammers, and changeable screens.
Well, the most important thing is to tilt tub on it. You can tilt the tub up if you've got any mill problems. You can work on it. It's easy to get to and easy to change the screens out. If you have to change a screen, it's just a matter of a couple of minutes. You've got a different screen in it and you're going again.
And a lot of times we'll change screens 4 or 5 times a day, and you can change screens in 5 minutes, where the others take a half hour. This is our hammers. They've got 4 corners. This one's already been wore pretty well. This is the one we're using right now. You can turn them and use all 4 corners of them.
The tub is hydraulically chain-driven with variable speed and reverse. It's controlled by an electronically operated hydraulic governor. Tub speed is automatically adjusted for the most efficient grinding.
Oh, that is terrific. It really monitors that. If it gets a load on the tub, grinds hard, you can set that so when the engine RPMs drop 100 RPMs, the tub stops and let's get that slug going, and then the tub picks back up and starts turning again.
gives you a lot more capacity per hour. It's a lot easier on the machine, the engine.
Tub speed can also be controlled manually with the onboard controls or the optional remote, which also controls the 25-foot swing discharge elevator.
Our newest model we got is radio controlled, remote controlled, so as a loader operator can operate the loader, the grinder, and loading trucks, and that's really saves us one man and probably a lot quicker response with the loader man than if you've got another man on the ground trying to coordinate. So it was certainly a wise investment there.
This is my first machine I've got with remote control, and it's wonderful. I can sit in the truck after it's set up just the way it's right now. And if it's cold out, 40 below out or 20 below out, I can sit in the truck where the heater is and I can run the machine from the cab.
The elevator is driven from the top with a rubber-legged pulley.
They have a hydraulic motor that pulls the belt from the top instead of trying to push it from the bottom. And the more weight you get in it, the better it pulls.
The high-capacity 16-inch discharge auger under the mill allows trouble-free grinding and less mess under the machine. Power units feature up to 600 horsepower extended warranty Caterpillar engines, a heavy-duty air filter system with pre-cleaner, and an optional reversible radiator fan assures you get the most out of your engine.
The reversing fan is very nice because when we start stacking bales at farmers ahead of time, we have to set one direction no matter what the wind is. So if the wind's wrong and it's backdrafting all over the radiator, that way you can reverse the fan, not plugging up your radiator.
More important than horsepower is efficient engineering in a well-designed machine that's continuously being improved.
From the first grinder we bought 13 years ago to the current ones now, a lot of things have changed on them, and not so much as far as just adding horsepower doesn't always give you more capacity. There's other things they can do as far as changing mill designs, changing hammer configurations that improve productivity without wasting diesel fuel and increasing your power.
And when you need service, Jones Manufacturing knows how important it is to keep you up and running.
If I call by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll have to part here the next morning. That's giving me service. And I'm satisfied with that. And if I got any problems, call them. They've got somebody that knows what you're talking about. They know what to tell you, what to do. They ain't beating around the bush. Well, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that. They tell you exactly what your problem is.
The 5000 models feature another Mighty Giant innovation, the 28-foot HydroFork. From the comfort of the air-conditioned cab, the operator controls the feeding rate, tub speed, engine speed, and elevator. A built-in scale with optional printout accurately tracks your productivity and makes customer billing easy. And that gets down to the bottom line, where the Mighty Giant's capacity improves your productivity.
Has went from grinding 20 ton an hour with the farmhand grinder we started with to grinding about 60 ton an hour with the ones we have today.
We've had several grinders from Jones's. This will be our 9th one, and probably the best thing I ever did because our gross income went way up and our expenses remained the same. It's just really improved our bottom line.
It will outgrind the other grinders, and we've just been real happy with them.
And we've gained a lot of customers because we have Jones grinders.
To be quite honest, in doing this interview when I was called, reluctant at first only because of the fact that we feel we have an advantage running Jones equipment compared to others. And I hope our competitors don't buy them. We feel that it's part of a little niche we've created in working with them that it gives us a more competitive edge.
Jones Mighty Giant hay grinders. Heavy-duty quality, designed and built for high-capacity grinding at a low cost per ton. With a Mighty Giant, you not only get a host of innovative features, but also the security of years of durability, backed up by experience since 1929. The Mighty Giant from Jones Manufacturing. A better way.